Hello, hello, hello. That's my jam right here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. First and foremost, can y'all hear me? Can you see me clearly? Okay, my mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. Cause baby, I just did a Sokia live and the volume on the replay is choppy as I don't know what. So I don't even want to go forward unless I know y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. How y'all feeling today? Happy Saturday. So this is what you should be watching. Okay. I'm doing this one a little different, guys, just because this was a long month. You know, I normally do these the first of the month, but it was some shows that I've been watching over these last 2 weeks that I was like, I want to talk about these a little bit. I also want to tell y'all some stuff that I'm going to be reviewing for August, you know, that y'all may want to check out and get into. And I figured I would just tell y'all some things that's going to be coming up like the first week of August. And then next Saturday, we'll do our regular little monthly, breakdown of all the movies and TV shows that you can look forward to that's coming to TV streaming services and movie theaters. So that's what we doing today, y'all. I don't know what y'all been watching, but I've been catching up on some things. Some of the things that I told y'all about in my last what you should be watching. Every time I mention something to y'all, sometimes it's, I don't get to necessarily watch it then. And then when I do get a chance, I'll give y'all the update. Like, girl, that was crappy. That was good. You know, just to let y'all know. And like I said, I do have some things I'm about to start back getting busy in August with some things as far as, reviewing shows. So some of the things I just want to talk about briefly is Full Summer was one that Moda J and Kendall put me on to because I definitely wouldn't have been watching that. And I gotta still watch the last episode of that. Of course, I was watching Secret Invasion, and I'm gonna say I didn't expect too much from it, so I probably wasn't as disappointed as some other people were. I'll just leave that at that. And then The Witcher, I am a Witcher fan. I love The Witcher. I think we got the second part of that out. I don't know why Netflix, and there's a couple other ones too, that's doing these things and getting one part here, one part there. I'm personally somebody that do like to binge. I don't mind binging. I know some people don't, but that's definitely my show. And Jack Ryan, of course, is definitely one of my faves. That I do watch as well. I'm so pissed that that's actually, gonna be the last season for that. I'm like, no, why? Okay. I still want more of that because I do enjoy that one. So, let me say hi to the people, see who's in the building before we start getting into things. What's up, Torian? Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate you. Hey, Kenzu. Hey, EJ, the TV junkie. I definitely appreciate you coming through. Y'all, please do like, comment, share on the video, okay? Turn your notifications on. Listen to Kendall. I definitely appreciate that. We also have Michelle in the building. Thank you for coming through. Miss Kira Speaks is back in the building. Definitely thank you for coming. It is so hot in my room, y'all. I feel like I'm about to pass out. New York is having a heat wave. I don't know about y'all where y'all at, but baby. Hey, Terry. Thanks for coming back. You said you gotta watch Cool Summer episode 9. Yeah, I do too. I started getting busy these last couple of days, so I wasn't able to get back to it. Kendall says she's been watching Fatal Seduction on Netflix. Can't wait for episodes 8 to 14 to drop. I've been watching that too, and there's another one that I wish I would have wrote it down. I can't think of the name of it, but I'll probably go and put it in the community tab because usually if it's something that I forget to mention up here, I will put it in the community tab. I also share a lot of movies and trailers and stuff like that on social media. So again, if y'all not following me, y'all can follow me. And some things that I may not talk about up here, I'll be sharing, on social media. And there's another good one. Oh, gosh, I'm so mad that I can't think of the name of it. Maybe I'll remember it before we get off. That I've been watching, and I didn't put that one on the list. But it's a couple things out there. Sometimes we get those dry spells where it really don't be nothing, and then sometimes it be like so much stuff that you don't got enough hours in a day, and you can't really watch everything. And a lot of times I miss some things that I just want to watch and not do reviews on. And of course, I'm not reviewing any of these that I'm talking about right now, but I do like them and I do watch them. So that was just kind of something. Some other stuff that I was watching previous to this, and y'all probably may or may not have saw that I did reviews on those. Was like the Clear and Class of Non Black Mirror, and of course, just recently they cloned Tyrone. I did do reviews of those. Me, EJ, and Moochie actually did they clone Tyrone together, and I thought all of those was good. I know that many people didn't watch the Clearing, but I thought that that was actually quite interesting. I did check that one out. I think I had told y'all about the crowded room before, and uh, I thought I was expecting something different. I tried to give it a chance, being as though it had Tom Holland in it, and I think that one was from Apple TV as well, if I'm not mistaken. But they didn't tell the story good enough for me. It did not keep my interest. Maybe for somebody else it would, because we all look at things in a different way. But I felt like they should have got to the point a little bit quicker. I felt like maybe we should have, went into the courtroom a little faster because the whole story with that was that he was supposed to be a person that had, that had different personalities. It kind of put me in the mind of, and I don't even remember the name of the movie right now, but there's a movie that came out years ago with John Cusack, where there was different people that was all at this hotel together. And the way they set the movie up, at first you thought that they were just strangers that all kind of landed in the same place, but you eventually realize that they're all actually just different personalities that John Cusack has. And they're trying to see how much he knows of what he's done and whether he can actually, say that he's sorry for it and have kind of a penance for it and things of that nature before he gets the sentence as far as him being sentenced and going to jail. And I felt like that's where they was trying to go with the crowded room with Tom Holland, but they just was not going there for me. It was taking a little too long to get to the point. It was taking like going way too slow, because I did finally get to go back and watch that one, and I know that I had told people to check it out. I do like him as an actor, but I just feel like they kind of, for me, missed the mark. But it might be some other people that may say it was great. Like I said, we all could watch the same thing and we just have different opinions. And I believe there's actually a documentary because that was based around a real life case. And I think the documentary for it is on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. So, but it was kind of like a miss for me as far as that went. Um, but I definitely am gonna go finish off prove some. I may do that tonight in a little bit once I get settled and get my food and stuff because I'm definitely enjoying it and I wasn't up on it initially like from season one. So I think that's a good one. Let's see what else we talking about. Okay, hijack. Okay, first of all, let me share my screen. I get a close up on my boo. um, where is he at? Okay, here we go. Okay. There go my sexy man. So I don't know how many of y'all are watching Hijack, but baby, Hijack is where it's at, okay? Hijack, if you do not know, got Idris, all right? If you need another reason to watch, it got Idris. If you need another reason to watch, it got Idris. Now let me stop. I love me some Idris Alba. That's number one. And number two, the storyline is good. It pulls you in with the first episode, and you want to know where is this going? What is these people doing? Why are they doing this? You know, what is he going to be doing? What's his story? How did he know what to say to them or what to do while he up there? Of course, we got the hijacking of this plane. I'm not going to tell y'all everything because I don't want to spoil it for anybody that haven't seen it. And usually, I wouldn't even watch something like this because I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to planes any daggone way. So I don't want to see nothing where we hijacking no plane. I don't want to see nothing where we having no accidents on no plane. But I will say that this story is very intriguing. Like, you want to know, why are these people doing this? What's causing them to do this? Who's behind it? You want to know about more of his story and just how it's all going to work out. So I say that this one, child, it ain't been an episode yet that I ain't been into. I don't know about y'all if y'all checked it out, but okay, Miss Kira says Hijack is good. I have to watch the last two episodes. Okay, yeah, he do look good, Kendall. I'm just saying, all right. I'll take that Idris, all right. What's up, Ruby Travis? Said the last episode was fire. Yes. Yeah, you gotta check it out. It really is good. I've been talking everybody head off about that daggone show. It really is good. Like, okay, I see you. I definitely see you. So, wait a minute, I done lost my place, y'all. All right, we gonna work through it. So, something else that I've been watching, Full Circle. That is good, y'all. I mean, they haven't had one bad episode, in my opinion. I'm all the way here for it. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm still learning how to operate these things. I'm gonna take this one off. We gonna bring this one up. This has been interesting. This show, Full Circle, and I wasn't really expecting much from it. And I may still talk about it like in an overall. I just don't feel like this is really a show that you can do a one by one episode. First of all, it haven't been coming out one by one. It's been coming out like two by two. And I don't know, a lot of these shows now have either been giving us two episodes in the beginning or three episodes in the beginning. And it's hard to, for me anyway, to review them when the episodes is coming out like so fast and you already got two or three of them that you got to talk about at a time. That's why I don't typically do Netflix ones too often, because of course you either have all the episodes coming at one time or now you have them doing the half and half or whatever. But nonetheless, the point is that Full Circle is straight fire. I'm definitely feeling this one. Debbie says, I love Full Circle. Yes, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it is a good cast. What made me first interested in it was sorry y'all, this thing, like trying to look at three different screens at one time. But what first caught my eyes, I love CH Pounder. She's been around forever. I feel like she don't get enough, recognition. And I also saw that Zazie Beats was in there, Claire Dane, and then Gerald Jerome, I should say. And damn, what the hell is going on with this thing? I'll tell y'all, it's always some problem. And I tell y'all, this thing, I'm not pressing nothing and it keeps moving. This is the type of stuff I have to deal with. Trying to get to his name. It's Timothy something. I can't think of his last name and it won't let me stop here. Okay, there we go. Timothy Olivia, I think. I actually like him a lot. So once I saw their faces, it caught my eye. I was like, okay, yeah, Let's see what this show is about. And it also have Dennis Quaid, and I do like Dennis Quaid. So I was like, all right, let me see, what this talking about. But I was not expecting it to be all like this. Again, I don't want to spoil it, for anybody, but just the general synopsis is like, is an investigation into a botched kidnapping that uncovers a long held secrets connecting multiple characters and cultures to present day in New York City. So basically, you have different, characters, and each of them kind of play a part, whether they know it or not, at the time. That's all kind of connecting them, right? And there's supposed to be this kidnapping, but it goes absolutely completely wrong. And, for whatever reason, you have this organization that's basically saying that, they supposedly are writing things and making things right or whatever by doing this whole thing. But it's like, are you really? Because it's a hot mess. So I don't want to give, like I said, too much away, but it definitely keeps your attention. You definitely be looking like, okay, what the heck else is gonna happen? And are they really gonna sit here and, you know, do this? Would I do this if I was in their position? Probably not. Like, it makes you think, it makes you question. Some things you be like, they stupid as hell for doing that. I would not do it. And other things you be like, seriously, like that's all I really could tell you. Like I said, I wouldn't want to tell you the whole thing, but I think that you would like it a lot, Kendall, if you haven't checked it out. It's really good. Yeah, full circle gets better every episode. Yeah, absolutely. Like how some shows you be like, all right, it started out good, but now I don't know where it's going. It may not, keep your interest. Some you may not like as much as the other. This did not have not one bad episode, in my opinion. It definitely keeps you on your toes. Hey, Samara Bonnie, thanks for coming through. So I would definitely recommend that one. If y'all are not already watching it, definitely check it out. Thank me later, honey. Okay, let me know what y'all, of course, thought about it. Come back and tell me. Um, these other two, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned up here before. Y'all probably heard me talk about them as far as the righteous gemstones. That's one I like, but I will say I feel like one season was kind of better than the other season. I always kind of compare it to Succession. I'll just say think of Succession, but with religion and comedy mixed into it. That's the only thing I can tell you without giving the whole thing away. I always enjoy that. That's like my guilty pleasure on the side when I have time. And then as far as Warrior, that is something that I actually was late to the party on. I didn't know about Warrior. Okay, so when I heard people talking about it, I'm thinking it's only one season up there and it was something new that just started, but it actually was already on season 3. And I binged those first 2 seasons crazy fast. And now I'm up to date with season 3 and I enjoy it. If you're somebody that enjoys like action, martial arts, and things of that nature, I think that you would enjoy this. If it's not your cup of tea, then maybe not so much. Um, sorry, so I don't know if anybody had a chance to check any of that. Those out. Miss Kira said you have to pay attention. Yeah, it's a lot going on. You definitely have to be paying attention. Definitely. Um, Zeri says still super funny. Which one? Righteous Gemstones. Yes, it is. Yeah, Kendall Warrior is very very good. Very very good. I like my martial arts. Y'all know I like a variety of things. I really don't just stick to one thing. And the storyline is good too. You got a lot of different components in there. You got, of course, the money, the power. You got crooked cops. You got a little bit of, racism going on too, because you got the Irish, you got the Chinese, you got a little bit of black people in there, and things get messy. Okay, they do get messy. So that's one aspect of it. Um, let me see what else I had here. I always tell y'all, if y'all know any things that I should be watching, definitely let me know so I could tell the other people about it, and so I could go check it out too. Because sometimes I'll be going through movies and things of that nature so daggone fast, it don't make no sense. I'll be like, now I ain't got nothing left to watch because I don't watched everything when I do have the time. Because sometimes I don't be having time to watch anything, like I said, besides what I'm reviewing. Sorry, y'all. I was answering back a message. But yeah, those are ones that I definitely been just kind of going hard with right now. So um I know y'all a lot of y'all not into these, but this kind of correlates with just some of the direction I'm gonna be going in with August, so we gonna get this out the way real quick. But of course, y'all know that I already do Sisters. That's almost over. I think it's either one or two episodes of that. All the Queensmen started back last week. And of course, that's my joint right there. That to me is not like a lot of the other ones. You see a whole bunch of craziness up there because it comes on BET Plus. And then we gonna have Zatima at the end of August. So basically the ones that I will be reviewing in August is pretty much, I done jumped these, it's not even order, but it'll pretty much be the Tima, all the Queensmen, the Shah, Rapshit, and the reason why I have this one up here, Sisters, and then Averagejoe. I don't know if anybody watch Averagejoe. I'm not reviewing that. I will be reviewing Sisters, and Sisters is gonna come, and that's not the same Sisters. That's the Tyler Perry Sisters. That Sisters are SISTERX, and this is gonna be a BET movie. And let me go ahead and bring it up. I actually shared it on my um community tab the other day because I'm trying to kind of give people the heads up and let them know to, if they can, to check it out, and then you would be able to join in with the discussion once I do a review on it. And this one actually comes from, it's coming on August 3rd on BET, and it actually has um okay, there you go. I'm sorry, y'all, because this is like it's dragging on my end, so I can't see if it's coming up or not. I guess the internet is acting up with the weather, but this one actually has Columbus Short, Little Mama, um, Coco Brown, what's the other young lady's name? I don't want to be like saying the wrong name, so I'm trying to look for it. Sierra Angelia, and it's written and directed and produced from Jamal Hill. But it also is a film that my cousin actually did all the sound production on it from beginning to end, and his name is Christopher Ortega. Shout out to him. So I've been telling people about it, just basically trying to help promote it and put it out there. If it's something you can check out, doesn't have to be the same day, whether it be over the weekend or whenever you have free time. It looks actually like a pretty decent movie, and I'm not just saying that because I'm related to him. Because if I watch it and there's certain little shaky things in it, I'm gonna talk about that in my review too. I'm gonna still keep it real. But the storyline is supposed to be that after they lose their mother at a young age, they're basically growing up with their grandmother is Diamond and her closest cousins, Tia and Tara. And of course, they call themselves sisters. They're known as sisters, and they're willing to do anything to keep their grandmother from dying of cancer. She needs like this treatment. She gets sick, and from what we see in the preview, it looks like they about to go do a little heist, okay, to get up that dough for grandma. So I'm like, okay, this sound interesting. I'm gonna give it a chance, and hopefully, somewhere down the line, I would like to get him up here for an interview just to kind of shine a light on him and talk to him about it. But in the meantime, I figured I would do a review on it. So if you guys, like I said, do have the time and you can check it out, the review will probably be sometime that following week. I just gotta figure out, a schedule of when I can actually do it. But that's the plan with that. And as far as Average Joe, I was late to the party with this too, yo. I'm feeling Average Joe. I don't know how many of y'all been watching that, but this show is good. This also comes on BET with Dion Cole. Is anybody watching that? Oh, I know, because I'm just sure I haven't been in nothing in a minute. I remember at one time his little stuff was in every daggone thing. Then he started getting into trouble and all that. I remember when he used to be on Scandal. Scandal had me in a chokehold that one time. So yeah, Warrior is definitely fire. That is definitely fire. Okay, you on season one now? Yeah, yeah, that was definitely good. Yeah, the Shaw's coming back, and I am doing that. I'm gonna be doing the Shaw, child. I'm praying and hoping, y'all. I'm praying, hoping, and wishing that the Shaw's not gonna let us down. Right? It's 16 daggone episodes, and just because they got my girl Lynn Winfield coming back, and just because I don't feel like Lynn Winfield is gonna be there for no mess, I'm counting on y'all, Shaw. Okay, y'all gonna lead us out in the right direction this time. Let us know. Okay. I really am. It's like I don't want them to, go out bad, but towards those ending seasons, I wasn't too crazy about it. But I'm gonna stick with it because it was something that I already was reviewing, and I'm genuinely curious to see, how everything is gonna work itself out. And I hope they do a good job. Hey, Renee, thanks for coming through. Yes, Kendall, Dion Cole is definitely a trip. And with this one, because like I said, I went into this not knowing what to expect. I'm like, is this a comedy? Like, what is happening here? What are we going to be doing? I really had absolutely no idea whatsoever. And it's basically a situation where, again, without spoiling it or telling y'all the whole story, if you haven't been watching it, he's like a blue collar, plumber, and he learns recently after his father passing away that daddy had a whole secret life that he didn't know nothing about, and he supposedly stole, allegedly stole millions of dollars from dangerous people, in the drug world, okay, some, Russian mafias or whatever, and now those people think he already know about the money and like he has it somewhere. So that's basically what we start off with him, and we just go on this big old roller coaster after that, child, and it is really, really good. I've been enjoying that one. So if y'all haven't been checking that out, that may be something that you might want to go ahead and look into that you actually could enjoy. So we then, like I was already saying, pretty much these two will be on the list as well. Rashad and Rapshit. A lot of people wasn't really watching Rapshit like that in the first season. I was glad that they was getting the season two. I'm here for it. I enjoyed it. It used to crack me up. I was reviewing that, so I will continue to review it. And the shot, like I said, I'm hoping for the best. Like, what do y'all think? We know we see somebody getting got in that daggone trailer. Whew, it's gonna be messy. Hey, Loki K, thanks for coming through. You said you're not feeling the shot. Yeah, the shot. After a while, like the first 2, 3 seasons, I was here for it, and then after that, I was like, wow, wow, wow. Okay, you gotta check Rap Shit out. It's actually cool. It's a quick little laugh. The episodes are not that long. And to me, they funny, but sometimes you want to slap, the mess out of them. We don't be necessarily making the best decisions. But I'm definitely curious to see which direction these two is going to be going into as well. So definitely on the list as far as as far as the reviews is going to be um, the Shah, Rapshit, of course, the team on August 24th, all the Queensmen, then me, Lucci, and Michelle will be doing like our every Thursday night movie. That's going to be like Thursday night with the ladies, where that's just different various movies. course, y'all know I do my trivia the second and fourth Saturday of the month, and the self care, which you should be watching, is usually the first Saturday of the month. And me, Moochie, and EJ will actually be reviewing like the Shaw and Rapshit. We'll do lives on those. Me and EJ are probably gonna do lives on Satima as well, but then I will still do my separate recaps on them that will either come out the night of the show or the latest that next day. So we're gonna see how this goes because that's gonna be a busy schedule, and we will be the three of us will be covering of course when that come back out too, child. No, it's gonna be a mess, but we gonna be getting into some things. Yeah, the rap shit is on HBO Max. I still call it HBO even though they changed it to Max. I said, listen, it's been HBO to me and it's gonna continue to be HBO to me. I don't give a damn what y'all say. What's up, Jeremiah? Thanks for coming through. You said you cool with rap shit, music shows always. I mean, yeah, sometimes, eh, you know, I don't really take a lot of these shows too serious, to be honest with you. And I always tell y'all that some of the ones that I put all the way up here and I expect a lot from, then it'd be like I'm disappointed with those ones. And then the ones that I'm just kind of like didn't expect nothing, don't know what it's about. Sometimes that's the ones that I enjoy the most. So I just kind of take them as they come. I really don't, you know, get too serious about it, to be honest. Like some be okay and some you just be like, yeah, whatever. Like if it ain't nothing else on, I guess I'll watch you. But that gets to be draining too. You don't necessarily want to do that. There's a few shows that I don't even be wanting to review no more, but because I get a lot of people that come for them, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna still do it because I want to give the people what they want. But if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't still be watching it in some cases. So that's the whole thing with that. Yeah, yeah, definitely true. At least we getting some shows with this writer strike and actor strike going on. That's a fact. So we know that may slow down at a point depending on how long this lasts. But when it comes to that, I mean, I want them to get their money at the end of the day. I feel like when you do a job, you're supposed to get paid. I don't care who you are and which position that it is, but hopefully they will not be out too long. But I feel like we still have things that we can talk about, even if it should go long. I know me personally, there's a lot of things that I have wanted to do on my channel since when I first started the channel that I've put off for one reason or another. I got list of movies. Like I've actually been thinking about doing something that's like Mafia Gangster Mondays and then Flashback Fridays. I got so much list of movies in here. It's a matter of me having the time, setting the schedule to do them. It's not a matter of me not having the content to use. So you may see more of that coming from me, depending on what the situation is. But let's see what Torian said. Um, the latest I heard is the strike may last through October, early November. A lot of movies have gotten delayed next year. Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. And one that really pisses me off that keeps getting delayed because it was getting delayed even before this whole thing came is Blade. I'm so freaking pissed at that, and I feel bad for Mashallah Ali because he put his life on hold for this role. There's other roles he could have been taking that he didn't take, and he's pretty much just been stuck there waiting for them to start this damn thing. And I'm like, that sucks. I was really looking forward to that, and who knows when we'll get it now. Should we probably say, listen, find somebody else? I don't want to be bothered. And I can't say I blame him if he do say that, but we shall see. So, guys, moving on along. Something else that I want to put out there, like I said, I'll just tell y'all a few. That's just, excuse me, this week. I wasn't planning on being up here too long. That's coming to theaters this week, and that is going to be streaming this week. Um, and it wasn't really, like I said, too many because it's just for this week. So I'll share that with y'all. Some people may be interested and some may not. Let's see how the heck do I share this. Okay. So we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if anybody's interested in that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Listen, I'm a Teenage Mutant fan. I ain't mad at it, okay? If I had some youngsters, I probably would take them to see this. I'm probably not going to the movies to see it. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I probably will see it on streaming services when it gets there. But the film follows the Turtle brothers as they work to earn the love of New York City while facing down an army of mutants. Okay, and that's on August 2nd. That'll be out. Okay, for anybody that is interested in that. Then we move on to August 4th, and we got Meg 2. Why do we need Meg 2? I don't know. Okay, because I watched Meg 1 and it was all right, but it wasn't to the point where I felt like, oh God, I can't wait to get a Meg 2. That's just me, though. We all got different opinions. But for me, I'm like, did we really need that? Really? I don't know if we really needed it, but we got it anyway. So, Meg to the Trench, a research team encounters multiple threats while exploring the depths of the ocean, including a Melvonic mining operation. Woohoo! Oh, God. Torian said it looks like some animation from across the Spider-Verse. And EJ says, I love me. Yeah, I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now. I ain't mad at it. Not mad at it. Um, yeah, we ain't getting P Valley no time soon, Kendall. No time soon, honey. That's all on pause. Okay. Yeah, it was better to be gone for a minute. Gone to November. Renee says, I wouldn't normally look at Teenage Mutant Turtles. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but Papa from the Shy is in it, so I'm going to support. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. Cool. I'm glad that they starting to get other roles. Definitely glad to see that. Do y'all feel like Papa's gonna be the one that's gonna be taken out, y'all? I know that some people think he's gonna be taken out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We see some funerals going on. Whew. I don't know, y'all. So we messy. Um, then we got Mobland. I always like me a good mob movie, but I feel like this looked a little bootleg. Looked like it could be straight to DVD type film to me. But I don't like to judge just by the looks. You never know. Like I said, sometimes things surprise you. But this is a sheriff that's trying to keep the peace when a desperate family man violently robs a pill mill with his brother-in-law alerting an enforcer from New Orleans Mafia, and it comes out August 4th. And I know that it did say an actor was in here that I liked. I don't remember who it was, so I'm trying to look for that. But I was like, maybe since they in here, it could be interesting. Okay, yeah. John Travolta. I love me some John Travolta. He's apparently in here. I also like Steven Dorff. And we got Kevin Dillon. And I know that he has a brother that plays in mad movies, Kevin Dillon, but for some reason my mind is going blank on what his brother's name is. So I was like, I mean, again, I'm not going to the theaters to see this, just me personally, but you never know. This might be talking about something, y'all. So I just put it on the list too. That will be out. All of these that I'm saying now was August 4th. So next two will be out August 4th. Mobland will be out August 4th. Um, Kendall says, if he keeps hanging around, Bakari, yes. Mm. Hey, Matthew Wilson, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. So yeah, I've just been telling the people about some stuff that's gonna be coming up, like the first week of August. I also was, just talking about some shows that I'm watching now, and telling them what they could look forward to as far as reviews that I'll be doing in August. That's about it. So far, we talked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Meg 2, Mobland, and now we going to Death Do Us Part. And this apparently comes from the same people that did Final Destination. This also will be out August 4th. And basically, it's supposed to be after bailing out on her wedding, a former bride to be must fight off her ex groom and seven angry killer groomsmen in order to survive the night. I'm like, really? Really? Like, we gotta fight through the night because we called off the wedding? Okay. I don't know about that one, yeah. Okay, another one that I will probably watch at home if nothing is on. But it do sound a little interesting. But I'm like, damn, we that mad that she called off the wedding. And then the last one as far as theaters go is The Collective. A young recruit to a mysterious agent of assassins finds himself going rogue on his first assignment, tracking down a dangerous group of human traffickers. That is also August 4th. So all of these are pretty much August 4th. Okay. And we got Tyrese Gibson in this, Ruby Rose, and Don Johnson. I don't know, y'all. Okay. I don't know. Anybody watches it, y'all tell me whether it was good or not. That's all I have to say to that. It was something else that I wanted to tell y'all about because, of course, when I was up here earlier, my daggone computer ended up shutting down, and everything that I had up here in the first place disappeared. So I had lost some of the stuff that I had up here. Y'all be patient with me. It was something else that I wanted to tell y'all about real quick before we move on. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, Special Ops Lioness. I've been hearing a lot of people talking about this. I only got to watch one episode so far. Zoe Sanders in it. I'm probably butchering her name, but we have Joe attempts to balance her personal and professional life as the tip of the spear in the CIA war on terror. She enlists crews of Marine Raider as an undercover operative in the Lioness Prey. And this came out actually July 30th. Um, you know, um, I mean, the next episode is July 30th. I'm sorry, y'all. And I think this is on Paramount, if I'm not mistaken. And the first episode um, was on July, was it 23rd? I want to say. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't really. It's either the 23rd or the week before, one or the other. So that just still came. It's still fairly new. It would be like So I don't know if anybody's watching that. Let me know. Because I had a few people hit me up about that one, and I was like, "Thank you," because I'm always telling people to tell me what they watching so I could know and I could check it out and I could tell y'all about it if it's good. And people rarely be listening to me, so I appreciate it. Somebody coming to put me on to that one. So now we gonna move on, and it's only like really two because the other or three because the other ones I already kind of talked about with the ones that I'm gonna be doing the review on, which was the Shy and Rapshit. But some people may be into this, some not. I always still tell y'all a mixture of shows. I don't just stick to one kind. And pretty much I do that whether it's with the what you should be watching, my trivia, whether it's stuff I review. I always kind of have a mixture because I personally like a mixture of different things. I don't just watch one type of show. You can get me watching horror one day, thriller one day, martial arts another day, cartoons another day. I don't give a dag. I watch it all. So I try to tell y'all a mixture of things as well. But I did hear a lot of people talking about this, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all and say that I've actually got a chance to get into it. But this is Reservation Dogs. This is season 3. It's on Hulu. I don't know if anybody watches this one, and it will be back on Hulu August 2nd for the third season. Um, then we have the Lincoln Lawyer, which I've actually have had on my list before as well. I talked about the fact that they are splitting these daggone seasons down the middle, giving you half one time and half the other time. So this is season 2, part 2, that will be coming August 3rd on Netflix. I don't know who told them that we wanted the seasons to be split. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I did watch season 1 of this. I think I've mentioned before that I like the Lincoln Lawyer movie that had Matthew McConaughey in it. I never really got into it like that, and I have not started season 2. But it may be some people that are really into it and looking forward to it. I don't know. Of course, if you are, put it in the comments. Let me know. And the last one that is also coming from Netflix, and I love me some Sandman. I'm happy to have this back. That's gonna be August 5th, and of course, the Sandman, after years of imprisonment, Morpheus, the king of dreams, embarks on a journey across worlds to find what was stolen from him and restore his power. So that will basically be, August 5th, y'all. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the list. I think everything else is kind of going to be whatever's from the 6th to the rest of August, we'll talk about for next week. Okay, yeah. So Miss Kira says July 23rd was when the first episode. Okay, yeah. I wasn't too sure because I know I had like two different people send me messages. I know I didn't watch the first episode the night that it aired, but I did get to watch it, and I'm like, okay, it's not horror, Kendall. It's more so fantasy. I already know you don't do the horror, but I would say it's more so fantasy, and I would say for me, The Sandman is interesting because that's another one that I went into watching, had no clue what the storyline was supposed to be about. And me, sometimes my brain be a little slow to things. It took me a minute to realize, like, wait, Sandman, okay, that means sleep. Like the song, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Like, but it does have different aspects of it. Some of them are angels, some of them are coming from the devil, some of them, with sleep, some of them are awake, some of them are love. So it is really interesting to me. Like I said, it's not going to be for everybody, but I definitely wouldn't say that it fits into horror. Um, Kendall says that's how they did the show Fatal Seduction, dropped episodes 1 through 7. Right. I don't know why they doing that so much now. Like, nobody asked for that, but I guess. Okay. Renee says I like the Lincoln Lawyer. And have plans on watching season 2. Okay. Um, okay, yeah, that's what they doing with a lot of the shows. That's what I was saying. Either you get 2 drops or you get 3 drops, and then you may get the other episodes one by one. It seems like that's what a lot of people are doing, or either they dropped half the season and they come back and they do the other half. We've been getting a lot more of that lately. So, I don't know how much of that is going to be changing or staying the same or whatever. But yeah, y'all, I think I went over everything on the list because I just really wanted to kind of touch on what I've been watching now. I enjoyed They Clone Tyrone. Like I said, we got a review up for that if y'all want to check that out. I know some people actually said they had a hard time getting past the first 15 minutes. They was like, what the hell is going on here? I would just encourage anybody that didn't finish it to try to go back and get past that 15 minutes. You might be surprised at what you get out of it. If y'all haven't seen our review that we did for it, check that out. If you haven't seen my review for Class of '09, Black Mirror, The Clearing, check those out if are so inclined. If you feel like you want to, if I get time, I think that Hijack, maybe even Full Circle, could possibly be ones that I may do like an overall review on. I probably definitely wouldn't be doing episode by episode. I don't think I would have the time for it. And like I said, we'll probably be doing our lives. I would say like probably Sunday to Tuesday, Sunday to Wednesday, something like that. You'll probably be seeing us doing our lives. Thursdays, you will definitely see us doing our Thursday night movie lives, which is just going to be a various of movies. I think y'all going to love some of the stuff we coming up with as far as that. And then the Shy Rapshit, the team of all the Queensmen. I would be doing those like the night of, after the episode or the next day, whatever. So it would be my own recaps, and then it would be the lives that we have together. Of course, in September, it's gonna be also Force added on, child, and I hope they do something better with that. I'm probably gonna be doing American Horror Stories whenever that comes out. I know they kind of had that on pause as well. They kept getting pushed back. I'm not too happy that they got Kim Kardashian in it. I'm trying to figure out what her story gonna be, but we'll see. I was already reviewing that before, so more than likely I will be doing that. And like I said, if y'all do get a chance for sisters, okay, not the sisters from Tyler Perry, but sisters Sisters. That's August 3rd. If you do get a chance to watch that sometime over the weekend or whatever, I think it's gonna come on like next Thursday. If you do, I probably will be reviewing that like maybe the following Wednesday. I just gotta see, when I'm gonna have time for it. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on so far. Renee says if it hadn't been for Tori and vouching for Tyrone, I would have stopped watching when the state of the art. Yeah, yeah, I think that really did throw some people off. I feel like with they clone Tyrone, they have a mixture of things. It's definitely hitting on black exploitation films. Um, and it's hitting on that myth thing, that conspiracy things, some tropes and things of that nature. So when you first watching, because I got a little confused in the very beginning too. I said that in my review, but I was like, well, where are we going and who exactly is, Tyrone? And I know this gonna have something to do with cloning Tyrone and things of that nature. So it just all kind of came full circle for me. But I did have my cousin text me too and say, "Oh, I see you doing a review on that movie," but I couldn't get through it, girl. She was like, "Me and my husband turned that daggone thing off," and I did see a few people saying that online as well. So I can get how people may have felt that way. But when you actually watch the whole thing, it's like, yo, a lot of this makes sense and it's actually coinciding with a lot of things that we've already seen in history, a lot of things that we're going through right now. So I thought it was really interesting and I enjoyed it. And I feel like it's one of those movies that no matter how many times you watch it, you're always going to be able to find something different each time that you didn't notice the time before. Um, Yeah, I will pin the list in the community tab. Also, I did share the sisters trailer last week in my community tab. So just in case y'all want to go and look at the trailer, you can. I don't know if everybody saw that. Miss Kira says I have to finish Class of '09. I'm so behind. Okay, yeah. Listen, Class of '09 was another one that made you think. You was like, wait a minute now. Some of this could happen, especially what we seeing with AI and all of that right now. They ain't far fetched at all. And it's like, is this what we want for our future? Because I know I've always been a person that's been kind of skeptical of us kind of acting like we don't need human beings and everything could be computerized. We gonna let the computers run everything. Like we ain't watch enough movies to see that never end good. But it was good. It definitely was good. Yeah, sci-fi, government, conspiracy. Kendall says it was different, but I liked it, especially the church scene with David Allen Greer. Yes, listen, I love me some David Allen Greer. He never misses. Like this cast, period, to me was really, really good. If they do have a part two, I think I heard Torian say this before, and I agree. I would want all the same people in it. Like they did what needed to be done. It was a great chemistry between Jamie Foxx, John Badea, and I always forget the lady that played Yo-Yo's name and her real name, and I know she's been in some Marvel stuff too. And some other things. I love their chemistry together. I'm hearing that elevator scene where they started singing "I'm Going Down" was actually impromptu, and that makes sense to me. I can see that because they just had that type of vibe. David Allen Greer kills it every time. I've always been a fan of his, and I love me some Keith Sutherland. Okay, I used to rock with him. Okay, Jack and 24. So yes, and I was surprised to see him in there. So I enjoyed all of that. You know, I really did. I thought that they did a great job overall. I was here for it. So just a quick recap, y'all. So for anybody that wasn't here in the beginning. Telling people to watch Hijack. That started June 28th. Full Circle started July 13th. Cruel Summer definitely is one to make you go, okay. Average Joe started on June 26th. Of course, I think all y'all know about Secret Invasion. Some people saying that was trash. I'm not going to go as far as saying it was trash, but I would say I wasn't really expecting much from it, so I think I got what I was expecting. Warrior on HBO Max. If you're into martial arts, thank me later. You're going to absolutely love it if you wasn't already watching it. Righteous Gems, you will always get a good laugh. They on season 3. Jack Ryan is just that man. That's all I can say. I love me some Jack Ryan. I love The Witcher, so I haven't continued with it, but, saw the rest of it, but I definitely will be watching it whenever I get a chance. And, that's about it, y'all. And as far as like the stuff I'm reviewing, that's the Shy. We're going to hang in there with them on season 6, 16 episodes, y'all. It's going to be a long ride, but we're going to be in this together. Rapshit, all the Queensmen, sisters, okay, but SISTERS, that's a movie. We're going to do that. And then, of course, we will have our Thursday night movies. If y'all have missed any of the Thursday night movies that we covered so far, that has basically been, the Keisha Cole story. We did both the Mary J. Blige movies. We did that Crazy Behind Candy, okay, Love and Death, the true story of that came from HBO Max. We did the Tupac documentary from Hulu, Dear Mama, which was very, very good. We talked about Tina Turner, and we also talked about The Color Purple. Some stuff that y'all will probably see somewhere down the line in the future because we take turns, we rotate it, but I know it's on the list. I just don't know where it falls on the list. But y'all probably can look forward to us revisiting Bobby Brown story, New Edition story, Temptation story, things of that nature, and much, much more. So make sure y'all check in. Make sure y'all keep y'all notifications on. Make sure y'all subscribe to all of us. And I'm thankful to everybody that checked in with in today. Okay, y'all could have been doing anything with y'all time. I definitely appreciate y'all. Torian was in the building. Miss Kira Speaks. Kendall. Samara Barney. Who else came through? Jeremiah came in. Okay, Jeremiah the Plug, the Low Cave. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to them. They be putting out some really great stuff too, having some really good conversations. Matthew Wilson, Renee Beckman. I definitely thank y'all for coming out. Okay. And child, something else y'all could do, okay, is y'all could go to Modai J channel and he been doing 2D summers and he be having me cracking up, okay. I'll be watching them 2D movies and listening to his comments. If you're feeling down and you need self-care, you're going to get a good laugh there. I'm going to tell you that right now. So whenever I'm down and I want to laugh, sometimes I got to make sure I'm not eating or drinking nothing. But I'm guaranteed to get a laugh from Modai J. Okay? You heard it from me. So that's it, y'all. I hope that y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Have a good one, y'all. I will talk with y'all later. Thanks for coming through, y'all. See you.